Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco in Tokyo, coming at you with some more Little Big Planet. I know it's a Monday, but like we were talking about, it's Halloween, which means I don't know like if anybody's gonna show up tonight, but I figured it's Halloween. Maybe we could find some eerie, creepy, ghouly, ghastly, ghostly levels. And you know, to have a little bit of lighthearted Halloween fun. I don't really like have any other games right now that would fit into a kind of a Halloween feel. Because like mostly it's I got Resident Evil 3 and stuff, but you know, you can't really do that in one run. You can't do that in one night, so hold on, I gotta fix the tags, because the tags are always buggered. Little Big Planet 3, thank you very much. Flippin' Twitch, seriously though, like, could you not be trash? There we are. Alright, well our tags are fine, and that's all that matters. And yeah, last day for the Halloween costume. I have to take this off and for our next LBP stream. But what do we start with? We got a couple. There's like new team picks, but I think we played at least a couple of these. So there's that. Newton and his creative mind. Go trick-or-treat in the streets of Bunkum. I don't think we played this one, so we'll give this one a shot. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I do have a bit of a cough. Because, you know, nobody wears masks anymore. That's not true. Like, there are folks that are wearing masks, but still, like, not enough of them. Honestly, it's kind of a problem. That first year of COVID, and like I didn't catch a cold at all, I think, that year. Now granted, I didn't see anybody that year because I hardly left the apartment except to take walks, but yeah, now it's still more people wearing masks than not, but let's see, the prompt. The ever-creative Newton has created a monstrous companion to go trick-or-treating with this year. Only problem is this crafty creature has escaped. You must capture the beast before Halloween is ruined. Let's begin. Okay. Sounds good to me. Streets of Bunkum. Why do I look like I'm reading the word bubbles? How, I mean, is Bunkum really that scary? I never quite got that impression. I mean, I thought, like, Newton kind of messed things up. Okay, so we gotta find a monster and go trick-or-treating. Excuse me, Newton, you are on the other side of an invisible wall, and now I can't hit you anymore. And you know how much I would like to... Oh, that was cute. I like that. You know how much I like to hit Newton. Does this count? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Newton disappeared. And, like, actually disappeared with... Oh. There's a prompt. Match 3. Oh, I hate that. Excuse me? That was trashy. I feel like that was trashy. Nice try. I mean, the hands of doom here. The hands of doom are really getting to me. I mean, I kind of like him and everything, but even still, excuse me? Hello? I mean, it's cute. I'm not getting nothing. I'm not getting... Oh, do you have a key? But wait, hold on a second. That's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, Hiruna, it is wonderful to see you. We just got cheated. Look, this dude has got a key. And I tried to take that key, and then I died. And I feel some kinds of ways about that. How are you doing tonight, Hiruna? Is life treating you well? Are you enjoying this, this scary season of the Halloweens? Have you watched any Halloween's movies? I was gonna watch a Halloween movie today, and then I was very busy, so that did not happen. That's our key. Take that, zombie jerk. Albie! Yes! This is my treat. It is not a trick. I figured we would have a nice fun little Halloween stream with LBP. Doing alright. Spookmas, unfortunately, isn't a celebrated thing in our house. That's okay. Not everybody has to be down with the scary season. I mean, honestly, I haven't really done anything for Halloween in a long time now. Oh, this is neat. I like that. What? Why is there a wire? Rest of the family watched some Stranger Things. I watched some Star Trek Next Generation. Alright. I mean... which side of that equation was the winner? I watched like the first episode of Stranger Things, and I don't know why, but it didn't really do anything for me. And Albie says we don't really officially celebrate Halloween here in Finland. That's fair. I feel kind of weird about Halloween. Like, I like the idea of a scary holiday, but it feels like it's become this whole huge thing. And I don't know if I need it to be quite as huge as it is anymore. People still dress up. Yeah. It does seem like Halloween is exclusively celebrated in the US. Well, like, so the weird thing is, like, when I was a kid, and yeah, like, kids did trick-or-treating, but it didn't really feel like Halloween was a big thing beyond that. And even still, as I got older, and yeah, there'd be like Halloween parties in university, but basically just as an excuse to drink, because it's university and you'll make any excuse necessary to drink. But it wasn't like, I don't know, like it didn't feel huge. Albie says my girlfriend likes it though. Her birthday's also tomorrow, so she usually throws a Halloween-themed party because of that. Well, that's kind of nice. I like that an awful lot. Do you do movies at the Halloween party, or is it just like folks put on fancy dress and rock it that way? Oh, that was cool. I like that a lot. It's goofy, and I appreciate the goofiness. Now, are these automatic grabs, or... I'm a little bit confused, even still. I actually like this level, though. This is pretty neat. Oh, right. Let's go... Wait, we can't loop around. What? There's not... What? Oh, Floppable, it is wonderful to see you. Hope you are having a lovely Halloween. I hope that you're your movie night went really well? Oh my god. It's actually a limited life checkpoint? That's... Wow. I mean, good on them, but... Oh, Elvis has never actually been to one. I think they just have fun with their friend group. We usually celebrate together afterwards. Okay. Now, Alpi, are you... And there's no wrong answer to this question. Wanna be clear about that, but are you not generally like a party person? Flopple says, we decided to turn it into a movie week. We also swapped out Event Horizon for Get Out tomorrow. Now, that's... I feel like you're gonna have a very different experience with Get Out as opposed to Event Horizon. So far, their favorite is Jason X. What? I feel like I'm just like totally sleeping on Jason X. I still need to watch Get Out. I haven't gotten around to watching it. Oh, I missed something from Alpi. Alpi says it kind of depends on the people at the party. That's super valid. Alpi, that's like 100% valid. Oh, Des! It is wonderful to see you. I hope that you are doing very well. I'm so sorry to hear about your cat, Des. I send what love I can. Oh, the VR scene in Jason X is top-notch. Floppable, that is absolutely top-notch. Maybe the best part of that movie. There's a lot going on with that movie, and some of it is not great. But the VR scene, Cronenberg actually having a cameo in that movie is also great. I'm a big fan of Cronenberg. I'm pretty sure that Jason X has got Jason's highest kill count, but it's kind of like you have to estimate how many people are on the space station that he accidentally blows up. See, now this is gonna get me thinking that it's a good movie again, and that I have to watch it. And I'm gonna watch it again, and I'm gonna be like, why did I do this to myself? Dad says he's okay for now, just a matter of time though before fluids build up in his lungs and heart again, and then we'll have to say our goodbyes and call the vets. I'm so sorry to hear that, Des, but at least your cat has loving family around, and you can spend the last time with together. Hidun is speaking of VR, great to see the meta stop dropped by 30%. That is lovely. I'm hoping that we get something similar with that with Twitter. I don't know if it's gonna help, but at this point, just seeing Musk eat dew out of spite is worth it enough for me. Liking the mechanical bits here. I think this is kind of nice. Kane Hodder continues to be a very good Jason. Something that Flopple said earlier. Kane Hodder is excellent as Jason. I really like Kane Hodder as Jason a lot. I know that the dude who played Jason in Jason vs. Freddy did a lot of work with Kane Hodder and brought a lot of enthusiasm to the role. I don't remember like how much I actually liked Jason in that movie. Although I do remember that he looks really goofy. Like, they mucked up the mask with it. Oh, fudge. Des is my kid, especially Jacinta, is taking it really bad. She got up last night to say she didn't want tomorrow to come, and this morning... to say she didn't want tomorrow to come, and this morning got up to check. That's a total mood, Des. Albie, that is that's like the saddest collection of horror movies to have watched, though, because like you, I I agree with your assessment. Like it, chapter one is all right. Like it's not great, but it's all right. But chapter two is just awful. Flopple says, other than that though, I love how tongue-in-cheek Jason X is. The fact that in the medical room he finds a surgical machete, oh my god. And somebody going, he's screwed, when finding someone who's been impaled on a giant impractical screw. I mean, you're not wrong, Floppable. You're not wrong. It's just, I don't know. Jason X is like, everything about Jason X on paper seems like it should be amazing to me, and then I actually watch it and it just kind of leaves me cold. Jilly Beans, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very, very well. Hope that life is treating you kindly and that you are enjoying your Halloween. Perhaps watching Halloween 3, which is objectively the best Halloween. That's not actually true, but it is quite good. And is much better than Halloween 2. Des says, I hope his brother can cope once he's gone. Right now he's okay and sleeping on my daughter's bed. That's a lot. Like, is this the first pet that your kids have lost, Des? Because that's like a big... It's kind of like a... I don't know what the word is. It's a big thing for kids to deal with, the first one. Not that any of the successive pets get easier, but, like, I think especially when kids are young, like, dealing with the concept of it is an awful lot. You're doing a Halloween hunt in the house. That sounds nice, at least. What am I missing? Am I missing anything? Flopple says, but so far we've done Jason X, Nightmare 3, Alien, and Heckraiser. Heckraiser so far was good, but their least favorite. Alien and Jason X seem to be on par for different reasons. Interesting. Was there, well, I mean... Because Heckraiser is... Well, it's kind of closer in mood with Alien, but it's definitely like... It's definitely in like an unusual field with Jason X and Jason X and Friday 3. That makes a lot of sense, Des. The body horror made them real squeamish. That's a mood. That's a absolute mood. I could see how that might. Somebody who doesn't deal well with body horror, I think, would struggle some with Heckraiser. LB says the funny thing about clowns is I think that's like almost only a Western thing to fear them. Pretty sure Nintendo had to change a character in the fighting game ARMS because people found her disturbing because of her clown makeup. I mean, like, I know you got the whole John Wayne Gacy thing, but honestly, like, I don't know where the whole scary clown thing came from. I mean, yes, of course, you've got the scary clown in it, but, like, that's another thing that feels like it just really took off in the last, like, 20 years or so. Yes, Saba is on PC now. I know that, Kronos has been playing Saba, and I think he's been enjoying it. Oh no, I don't think that I don't think that you were making fun of people's phobias of clowns. And there are like definitely people that have like legitimate are phobic of clowns, but like the whole scary clown as a concept thing. And it's really, I mean, I guess maybe it's kind of gone down a bit by now. I would hope it's gone down a bit by now, but I feel like that kind of came a little bit out of left field for me. Now, they really should have moved this block so it appears further back. Because it's kind of like clipping through the block beneath it. Played this recently, had a real LVP1 feel to it, and it was a bit short. Okay. Like, that is such a pet peeve for me, Hirunda. I know if I was looking at this for the show, I would have probably spent like 5 minutes talking about that. And I know it's kind of churlish, but yeah. I do like the level though. It's nice. Oh, Alice, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope life is not giving you any more stress than you feel like you're able to deal with at the moment. Oh. Enemies. Alice, please tell me that your Gremlins/Ghoulies podcast is going to be soon, because I'm hurting for it. Creator might not have discovered the wonders that is the physics tweaker. Well, I mean, you could tweak that, like, right in the material menu. Oh, you're recording it tomorrow. Gotcha. I need it. Alice, I need it, like, injected directly into my veins. My sad little veins. I'm getting my computer again, but only today at night. That's weird. Do you share your computer? Flopple says, now down the colorophobia rabbit hole, apparently there have been evil clown characters for literally hundreds of years. The actual phobia itself is a major phenomenon, maybe a more recent development. Okay. So Gacy may have played a part. They're very chonky, Alpy. These are very chonky knights. It just felt like Floppable, like for a while it felt like clowns were the thing. Like they were the thing enough that it actually showed up in a Japanese newspaper. Oh, Quill, I hope you are doing well tonight. It is wonderful to see you as always. Hope life ain't giving you any stress. Alice says, Ludus sent me their old computer when I met them in Portugal, and I sent it to a guy to put all my drives from the current computer on it. Okay. And you're probably not wrong, Albie. Now, why did they put a wormhole there? Why did they do that? That was... Surely there was a better way to end that level than doing it through a wormhole. I kind of hate that. Quill says doing a lot better than last Friday, but it took a load of time to get better. I'm glad at the very least that things are feeling better right now. Because last Friday sounded like some real poop from a butt. I'm just gonna go right out there and say it strongly, or at least as strongly as I feel like I could say it in a family-friendly stream. Give me more cardboard. Alice says I was gonna get it in Friday, but the guy did not know the password. When I sent him the password Ludo gave me, he thought it was a virus somehow. What? I mean, Hirunda, you're not wrong. I was watching through some of my old episodes, Hirunda, or like listening through some of my old episodes while I was playing Nier Automata, and the Megic episode that you had, where you had the magic Megic wand, and how confused I was by like what the heck I was supposed to be doing. It was a thing, possibly of beauty. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's like still up on the YouTubes. I'm not 100% sure, because I did listen to like some of the episodes from the before. The before episodes were like really super uncomfortable, but also like weird, because like I've always got the date of the episode when I'm recording it, so like noticing things that I was playing around with but not directly addressing in the late before, like things that I'd been trying out, it was definitely interesting. I need to kind of noodle on that a little bit more, but it was certainly a trip. I don't need these new objects. Was a good episode though. My brain's just stopped. Like, just absolutely dead stopped, and I have no idea why. I kinda hate that. No, Alice says I just, sent him a screenshot of a picture of the password, and he was like, I did not know this was a password, I thought this was a virus. That's, like, what? I mean, I understand, your explanation is 100% fine, Alice, like, that's not at issue at all. I don't understand how he could have mistaken a password for a virus. Like, was the password just a giant chunky string of random numbers and letters? And even still, isn't that what passwords look like anymore? I mean, nobody's still using password as a password, right? My guy is literally a 13-year-old in building and making computers. Like, literally old career, I mean. I mean, I figured that he wasn't, like, 13 years old. Although that would be amazing. Quill says, got to the school I was booked for today and found out they didn't need me anymore, but hadn't canceled my booking. So I could... Hold on a second. So I couldn't have received shifts elsewhere, but the teacher I was supposed to cover kindly got me a shift in her class while she did planning for some leave next week. Did they... This was just like an administrative screw-up, right? Like, somebody forgot to push a button or something? I'm hoping that's the case. LP says, I recently got into My Hero Academia. I think it's the first big anime I've watched, and I'm absolutely loving it. Plus, it's an ongoing series, so now I have something to follow. Okay. I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to remember how far into it I read. Like, not like super deep into it. There's like a licensing arc, and I'm not gonna do any spoilers. Like, I'm just trying to remember if there was like a reason why I bounced off it, or if it was just like I had too many things I was juggling at the same time, and I couldn't keep up with it. But yeah, I don't even know if I remember enough of it to actually spoil. Quill says there was no malice, they just didn't cancel the booking. Okay. Okay. In that case, like, I guess, because you got the shift. At the very least, like, you got the shift, so no harm, no foul. No harm, no chicken tendies. Hero Academia is good, but I hate how the mangaka handles the girls. Okay. I remember, like, the weird, like... The dude with, like, the sticky fingers being very gross. Like, he's got, like, the goopy fingers or something. Hidenda says, I'm the only one in the house that's comfy digging through a computer. Well, my dad's a senior programmer. Huh. Oh, okay, so the character's name's Mineta. Gotcha. Every time Mineta shows up, my partner and I just go, die, Mineta, in unison. He's just disgusting. And he's disgusting in a way that's like, why are we still doing this? There were sticky balls in his hair. Okay. You would think so. Quill, you would think so. It wasn't like an archetype that was really great in the 80s or the 70s, but at least like I can understand it when it shows up in something from the 80s or the 70s, but like, yo, it's 2022. We should be, even Japan should be beyond this point. Although, like, definitely not? Mr. Roshi at least has that cool house. Mr. Roshi is... Dragon Ball? Yes. Yes, Quill, yes. Mineta's actually self-insert, do not steal. Like, just, you know, you just kind of, they're just kind of people that you wait for something to come out for. Now, I do want to, like, before we get too deep in the weeds here, like, well, remember that it is a family-friendly stream, so let's not be overly descriptive. That's all I ask. Tsuyu's Frog Girl, right? Because Tsuyu is awesome. At least I remember some of these characters. The blood-drinking schoolgirl. I don't think it's, good catch, Albin. Good catch. We'll do our best not to do that. And I think that, I don't think that anybody's mentioned anything that's a spoiler yet. But we will have a care. Toga, yes. She's just got like a great design. And she wears a mask. She was wearing a mask before it was cool. Okay, I got that to work. The tea guy. The tea guy. The tea guy? I don't remember a tea guy, and I don't remember Judo Floppable. But it's been like a hot minute since I read it. Earphone Jack. Oh, yes, okay, I do remember her. Tea guy is pretty far in. Might not be in the anime yet. Okay. Why am I having so much trouble, like, navigating this level? His sidekick was also 15 or 16. Is his sidekick the... like, the iconic guy with hands? Because I remember really liking the iconic guy with hands iconic design, but finding him kind of like a little bit too emo for my health. Oh, I think I remember the T guy. Okay. I think I remember the T guy. As long as everybody's a consenting adult and the relationship is relatively healthy. Like, yeah. I like Shigaraki. He's a cool bad guy. I really like his design. Like, I don't remember, like, too much about him, except, like, he's always kind of angsty. But he does have just like such a great design. Ooh, the burned up dude. Like, the burned up dude is fabulous. But again, like, these are all character designs I'm remembering. Like, I don't... Dabi. I remember it's Dabi. Because I thought it was Tabi for a second there. I should do a reread. My memory must be on the way out. I mean, join us, Quill? Also, just to be clear, but am I the only one who hasn't read the manga here? Possibly? Oh no, Des, don't worry about it. Like, not a problem at all. We know that meat space has got to come first, and work is like work. You can't really put it off. But your work is good work, because you're doing the accessibility stuff, and Lord knows, but we need folks doing that. Floppable, your partner's a nerd? I am shocked. This is me. Look at me. I'm shocked. There's two burned guys, Dabi and Todoroki. But Dabi's the burned villain. Todoroki's the good guy, right? He's like the fire and ice dude. Okay, so I'm... Oh, fudge. I don't want to remove that. I think we need that. I don't know if, like, I liked any of the guy heroes. Des as a service provider said they comply with accessibility and showed us an IT security certificate and insurance cert. Like, that's got nothing to do with accessibility. Completely different things. That is... That's... I mean... That's certainly, like, a flex on their part. Like, we're totally okay. Check out the stuff that is completely unrelated to anything you're asking about. I never see these levels, and they are actually kind of cool. You could step in and bump him on the noggin. As far as heroes go, I like Tokiyami, edgy bird boy. Alright, like, I mean, he is a bird. Like, isn't that his superpower, is that he's a bird? Comic-Con on Saturday. Not as good as last year's, but it was still fun. I mean, that's certainly a, that's a thing. The dude who has animal buddies, I don't remember. I don't remember that dude at all. His power is darkness related. He revels in the darkness. He is acquainted with the night. He's like a Robert Frost poem. He's an edgy boy who studied the blade. Oh my god. I kind of love that. What did you buy, Alpy? Hold on a second. MHA fighting game is 86% off on sale on the PS Store. Man, they should... we don't need MHA fighting games. We need a new PlayStation All-Stars so that I can fight with Sack Thing. I want to beat up Kratos from God of War fame with Sack Thing. Chatora, actual transmask icon. He's canonically transmask. Oh, is he the, well, first off, is that, like, deeper than where Alpy would be? Just so that we don't end up spoiling anything? Okay, so I'm not gonna... I'll hold off on larger... Oh, okay. If you know Tiger, then that's... I think that's the same character. I remember reading... I think maybe Anime Feminist was kind of discussing his character in relation to a villain character who was coded as trans. And I should find that article because I can't remember what their main thesis was, but I think the thesis was like basically that the argument being that trans is okay as long as it was like not causing social problems, and how that was kind of a crappy message. Wait, why does this say X? I can't... It was quite a while ago that I actually read that, that article though, so... Okay, rotate, yes. Flip object, yes. Oh, right. Why does that say X though? Level, please don't confuse me any more than you need to. Wouldn't you know it, the fan wiki doesn't mention him being trans. What a shocker. Who would have guessed that? Quill? Alice says need to watch catch up on the UI remake. Only watched the first episode but thought it was a good adaptation. The UI remake. UI. Oh! Hi! Hi! Gotcha. This level's actually kind of cool, but it's also really awkward. Quill, that's wonderful. I'm very glad. Did I? Oh, fudge. Did I break the level? Oh, crumbs. Oh, crumbs. I think I might have broke the level. Ah! I can't. I bricked it. I bricked the level. I was supposed to put this in the background, and I accidentally pulled it into the foreground, and now, can I get it more into the foreground? I cannot. And it won't go into the background anymore. Albie said, because I always thought his personality was going to be the fact that he's buff, but he's the supportive funny guy. Oh, All Might. Gotcha. Darn it. Oh, can you pick them up one by one? Let's try that. Oh! Albie! Hirunda! You are a genius! You are a super genius! Unfortunately, like, it only worked with that one, so we're gonna have to hope that we can make enough clearance. Why did it work? Oh, there's not gonna be enough clearance! Oh, but maybe we don't need it. Maybe we don't need to have enough clearance, Clarence. Because we could just do this. What? What is this level even? I love it, but... Also, the new anime is like a best of adaptation thing, where instead of adapting all of the manga, they're adapting popular stories. So, currently they're doing adaptations of everyone in the cast's introduction chapters. Oh, that's kind of cool. Has that stayed good, Floppable? Like, is it living up to the promise of the first episode? I'm hoping deeply that the answer is yes. I know, right? Hidden, that's the best. It's implying that it wants to go bisexual polycule route. Well, good luck to them with that. Okay, now this time, make sure that you hit L2. This level is almost too much for my poor brain. I'm really liking this one. This is another one that I wish I kind of wish that I had found as a I can think. Give me 2 seconds here. As a first impressions for the show, like, I could still look at it as a second look. And I just very well might, because there's so few levels that use the puppet cursor, the puppet power-up. I might do that. I might make this a second look episode, because this is good. I'm basically playing everything that you played during the last few days. Well, now I'm gonna have to find something surprising. Flopple says, look, sometimes you need to crush space capitalism with your bisexual polycule. You will find no argument from me, Floppable. I mean, I'd like to... We could crush Earth capitalism with the power of a bisexual polycule or several. I feel like it would need you'd need a couple of polycules at least, because like Earth capitalism's a pretty big problem, so you probably want like 3 or 4 cells of 3 or 4. Ahidana says, I'd have the perfect puzzle game for you, but Baba Is You isn't on PlayStation, so... I wonder how well Baba Is You would stream. Like... Because it's got, like... I don't know. There's such, like, a linguistic thinking focus to that game, Ahidana, that... Well, but it might be like a really good game to bounce off of chat with, though. Like, include chat in coming up with interesting answers. But like you said, it's not on PlayStation, so it's not really something that I could deal with. I would love it if you recommended a level. I'm always a big fan of that. Pine, why are you such a good creator? Judging by how well Squishcraft streamed, I think Baba Is You would stream fine. Hive! Happy Halloween and welcome. It is a pleasure to see you as always. I don't remember streaming Squishcraft, but unless you're talking about somebody else. Mary Spoopmas. Distorted Space. Let's peep it. Don't remember the PSN properly. I think. Distorted Space... Oh, Quill's heading to bed. Quill, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I hope that your week continues to improve and that you are on top of the world, if not over the moon, by the next time that we see you. But yes, sleep well and best dreams. Also, the other big thing is that big thing I like is that the UI remake is doing is that it's toning down a lot of the 70s horny comedy stuff from it, mostly in regards with the protag who is meant to be a bad guy on purpose but was a bit too much. That's appreciated. Honestly. Let's see, Distorted Space. No, what? No, what? Why didn't I go to the search screen? Yeah, we're not gonna play any of her levels. Why do I even still have her hearted? I should have taken that off, like, literally years ago. No! God! Freaking game? DUI BBC dub is quite the odd treasure, though. I've heard good things about that. Distorted Space, that's what Alpiad. I used to have my Stalker hearted on LBP, because I knew them for a long time before everything got really kittywampus, and I forgot to take the heart off them. And since it never came up, it wasn't really an issue, but I sometimes get like level recommends, and that's kind of uncomfortable. But it's sorted now. Bacon Chew Toy. Alpy, in case you were wondering for the, finding the creator again. That was, yeah. 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 Wait, have I? I have. Oh my god. I mean, I could definitely play it again. Because I have no memory of playing it. I wonder if we played it for the show. Yeah, it was... I don't know. Like... Yeah. They came to my Twitter DMs, and I thought for the longest time it was because I didn't come to a stream. That's... okay. Yeah, I mean, that was part of the issue. I know that she was going around and bugging a lot of folks. But like let's set that let's leave that into the past. Yeah. We're going to leave that in the past cuz it's just not she's not here to defend herself, and it was really uncomfortable for me, so yeah. Oh, I remember this level. Yeah, because Kronos recommended this for us, and I think I may have done this on... I may have done an LBSP on this. I remember liking this one a lot, though. Hello, Jim. This is actually the best level I've played on this game. I don't know if I would give it that high praise, but it's definitely up there. Oh, that's right, we gotta go back to the door. Or not? I know we've played it on stream. Absolutely. I just have to remember like what I'm supposed to be doing. I know... Oh, never mind. The lighting is very well done. This is this LBP2 or LBP3? This is LBP3. Because it's got a very, like, LBP2 feel to it. I wonder if it got repubbed? Because I know that does happen sometimes. And that'll take the original LBP2 sticker off of it. This is definitely LBP3 level. Okay. Wait, why do I still have the grappling hook? Like... I don't think I need it anymore. Or do I? Could we not? Could we not? It's gonna be one of those. You need it for, like, the one section. Okay. See, I do have to say that I am not a fan of trampolines. Oh, what? Wait. Happy Witch Day, which is what Portugal calls Halloween. I think I remember you mentioning that last week, and very happy Witch Day. Why not change it with this trippy contraption? All the reviews complained about the flower trampolines. I personally found them really fun. I I always struggle with trampolines in LBP. I don't know why, but I just like, I don't seem to get the timing. The moral literal literal translation is like Day of the Witches, which is also good. I think we could go with both those, and Day of the Witches sounds like it should be a 70s horror movie. Trampolines in this level are very well made. Yes. The way that they've worked the power-ups effect into the level is really, really nice. I'd be surprised if there's not some obscure horror movie of that name, to be honest. Let's peep it. Because it is possible. Day of the... Give me a second here. Day of the Wombat. No. I feel like the power-up doesn't get as much play as it ought to have done. Day of the Witch. There's a movie called... Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh my god, what? What? I can't read this on a family-friendly stream? I have... Well then. You're okay. It's just, there is a 1995 movie called, Day of the Witches, and it's not family friendly. Now, did you stumble across something 18 plus? I'm guessing from the IMDb blurb. I did not do a Google image search. I always just do IMDb searches when we're looking at movies, unless I'm doing like movies for year. Use of stickers is great too. Use of stickers is really nice. And somehow they managed to catch like the happy medium where there's not so many stickers that they're not loading in anymore. Because I do find that with a lot of with a lot of levels that are heavily decorated, that like you get stickers where either they don't load in at all and you've got that like the red exclamation point, or where they do load in but they're very pixelated. You missed us finding out that there is a movie called Day of the Witches, and it's not something that we can discuss in LBP3 stream. So, not too much. You're pretty much okay. This frog is beautiful. This is a beautiful frog. And it's a goofy little detail, but I do appreciate that they put the checkpoint right here. Look at this cute little guy. Look at him. That's some frog. You know, Alpy, I really appreciate you mentioning this level, because this is a really good one, and I'm glad I got another chance to play it. That's like one of the few nice things about having a really crummy memory, is that you get to like re-experience things as though it were your first time playing. Top 10 witch movies. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch? Best thing I played in this game. I mean, it's not one of Kronos' levels, so I can't say it's the best thing I've ever played in this game, but it's definitely up there. The original adaptation of The Witches was good. Was that the one with Angelica Houston? Was maybe... want to say like mid-90s? Carp would be the best level of Kronos was around. I know that Kronos would definitely throw hands for Carp. I like Carp a lot, but I don't know that I feel like it's the best. It's a really, really good example of strong and parsable level design. And I think it's got a good aesthetic, but I kind of like things that are a little bit more crufted up in the environment. Now, hold up a moment. Oh wait, do we gotta go back up? I think we gotta go back up. Oh, fudge. I mean, honestly, like... As much as I like Carp, if I'm thinking of, like, straight up, like, Japanese aesthetic type levels, I think I like Kokeshi Platformer better. Like, Kokeshi Platformer's got so much going on for it. It's got such a nice degree of humor. I don't know if Kokeshi's my favorite level, but it would definitely be in my top 10. I don't know if I've ever eaten Carp. Get in the box sounds like a threat. Albie, that sounds like a threat. Wait, isn't Carp like, Oh, Hive. Yeah, Suspiria's definitely gotta be up there. No, that's not what I meant! Albie, that's not what I meant! I didn't mean it like I was unhappy with what you said. Just like, the way that it was phrased, it sounded like something a kidnapper would say. Get in the box! What is I gonna... Hive, what about the Love Witch? Is the Love Witch on your list of top witch movies? I haven't seen the Love Witch, but I've heard things about it. Oh, what? Really? Been trying to track it down. Is it really that hard to find? Now, I want to check. Well, it doesn't matter because we didn't get to see what our score was. Fudge. Fudge! Now... What was I gonna... Because I do want to take a break in a minute, but I want to put on some music. I know we've been listening to a lot of Digitoast recently. I mean, I guess we could do Bicoastal Clock. I'd put on one of the JMC levels, but like they've always got such a huge lead up to actually get to the music part. Oh, but what if, give me a second here. Give me like one moment. So I think Signet did some music levels. I have acquired the Love Witch. Well, that was quick. Oh, Albie, have a wonderful Halloween. Wish your gal a happy birthday for us. And yeah, eat food. The food eating is really important. Not a movie, but there's always iconic witches TV show Charmed. I mean, the Charmed is definitely a thing. Didn't they make the Charmed reboot? I mean, you said you heard nothing about it, so you wouldn't necessarily know, but like, I thought that they made the Charmed reboot dark and edgy. Oh, Jilly Beans, have a nice day at work. Please stay safe. The roads are probably getting a little bit slippery, so... Hedonda says I might gap too and catch some Zeds. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Hedonda, sleep very, very well. Only the best of dreams for you. And hopefully we'll see you on Thursday when we do dreams. Because I think that Thursday is going to be a dream stream. I don't know what Friday's going to be, because we're doing the LBP tonight. Hive's gotta go too. Gotta sleep. We'll be lurking. Hive, just sleep. Don't worry about lurking. I don't want you to feel like you've gotta like wake up and check the stream. I want you to sleep very well and wake well rested. Alright, let's put on a spot of music so I can take my short break. Wake well rested is out of the question, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna keep my toes crossed for you, okay? One hopes that the rest is good. Riverdale needs to end with an adaptation of the Archie vs. Predator comic. What if, I mean, because, you know, they want to hit all the good properties, so Archie vs. Predator plus the Punisher. But the Punisher would have to be played by John Travolta. Except he didn't play the Punisher in that movie. I think he played the Kingpin. But anyways, I'm gonna take a short break. Have myself a bit of a stretch, have myself some orange juice. Yatta! And we'll be back in just 5 minutes. Alright, I am back. Archie versus Aliens versus Predator versus Ash versus the Terminator versus the Punisher. I mean, we could just, instead of the having them all individually versus each other, like, maybe we could have team-ups? I feel like that would work. Like, the Aliens and the Terminator feel like they would get along really well. Ash and Predator would probably... Well, Ash would probably get along with Punisher because they both got giant chins. And Predator and Archie, like, that's a natural pairing. So, yeah, like, now you've just got 3 teams. Wait, I want to bounce out of the level. How do I finish the level? Nope, that's not it. Hold X? No, that's not right. There we go. End. I'm currently watching very slowly Riverdale with Ludo, and I can't wait to get to the Mole People season. Wait, please, hold up. The Mole People season and the season where Archie fights 2 rival cults at the same time. Are they like... what? Are any of the mole people named Jerry and or Sylvia? Because I feel like that needs to happen. The Ash versus Aliens versus Predator versus the Terminator comics seems to work. I have no experience with those hives, so take your word for it. There's a season where the Jughead plot in one of the seasons where he goes looking for mole people and they're real. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna play Halloween 3 by Major Maximus 2 because that's the best Halloween. One of the best Halloweens. It's up there. Now, why does Archie join the army? That doesn't seem like an Archie thing to do. Archie... I have to see these mole people. Archie mole people. Now, we're getting... Why does the servers have to be so awful? Now, I'm just getting pictures of the old Mole People movie from 1964. And wow, that looks racist as heck. I don't know how I feel about that movie now. It's Riverdale Mole People. Okay, so I shouldn't look up Archie Mole People. I should look up Riverdale Mole People. And, okay, now I do have to mention, so I did a Google image search on Archie Mole People, and you know how they always, like, they give you those little boxes of recommendations underneath? My 5 recommendations underneath, before we get to the main pictures, are Little Archie, okay, that makes sense. Robot Archie, okay, that makes sense. The Mole, absolutely, sure. Superhero, a little bit weird, but... you know, alright, I could see it. And Meghan Markle. What? Why though? Why would Meghan Markle come up in a search for mole people? As far as I know, oh my god. They look terrible. They don't look like mole people. Oh, wait, that's a Mothman. Where are the mole people? There's cults. Okay. Right. I do not see a single mole person. I see a Mothman, and it's a terrible looking Mothman. The mole people plot have... oh, okay, I saw that part already. The Mothmen are the mole people. They combine them. Whoa. I am gobsmacked, okay? This is me, I am gobsmacked. Moles, well known for living underground and not flying. And moths, well known for living above ground, also flight. These do not seem like a natural pairing. Unless this is like some genetic engineering thing where they decided they needed to... oh, I don't like this. They decided that they needed like the best qualities of both the mole people and the Mothmen. They're aliens. Of course they are. I mean, I don't mean that to be dismissive towards you, Alice. Like, just dismissive towards the writers of Riverdale. Why do they need to be aliens? I feel like that they could easily be indigenous species. Now, I'm thinking that this level is not gonna have any children being turned into a soup of insects and or snakes. And I find that slightly disappointing on account of it does say Halloween 3. I had my hopes up. Do the Mossmen cuss you out like in Shin Megami Tensei? Cause that's the superior Mothman. That does sound like a superior Mothman. Now, if Superior Mothman fought Superior Spider-Man, which one's gonna win? Hive says, hey, remember when there was a random UFO in one episode of Fargo, and that was that? I have never seen an episode of Fargo, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to go with no. Why would you put the hook hat over here? Major Maximus, I love you, but you need to learn how to do cameras. You are not Fellini. Nor do you need to be Fellini. Wait a minute! We are already at the end of the episode. There was no soup. There was not even any insects. There were no insects, not a single snake. I mean, yes, we had pumpkins, but also the cults are very funny because not only the season that has both of them fighting in a cult gang war. One of them is just like a normal Christian TV cult, and the other a legally distinct D&D cult that worship a bear god that play legally distinct AD&D to kill people. Well, I mean, it's appropriate being Halloween that this stream is such a treat for me because y'all are delivering the goods tonight. Because I just read Hive's comment as well, just like 2 seasons of grounded crime drama, and then in the middle of the massacre, a UFO shows up and distracts everyone. As it does, I suppose. UFOs just like breaking up, making a mess of things. Be a giant and destroy a city new. I'll give that a shot. I don't know if I need to be a giant, but you know. And then it goes back to being a grounded crime drama. Did they never like mention that again? Nobody's like, hey, remember when those aliens dropped by? Maybe they're saving it for like the season 3 finale. That season also has a subplot about Archie going to prison for forming an anti-crime gang in season 2, and then he forms a homoerotic prison fight club. Wow. That's... I mean, that just... It just feels like a lot. Now, I thought I was supposed to become a giant. I mean, I guess I am a giant. I'm picking up this house. Oh, good evening, witchy woman. It is a pleasure to have you here tonight. I hope that life is treating you very kindly. Welcome to our lovely Little Big Planet 3 stream, where we're learning an awful lot about Archie. As far as shows becoming complete messes go, I think the worst I've seen was... Oh my god! Floppable, that's a lot. And by a lot, that's too much. That's too much supernatural. That's far more supernatural than any one woman was meant to handle. I mean, we're still family friendly, Hive. We've not gone completely off the rails. I haven't sworn once. Not a single F-bomb. I mean... Mortal Kombat Marvel, I do not need that. The first 3 seasons of Supernatural is still pretty decent. I don't think I've seen any Supernatural. When did... Supernatural just recently ended, right? So it must have started after I got to Japan? Because I've been here 19 years now. Witchy says, as much as I am a fan of good swear, conversations get super interesting even without them. This is absolutely true. You can definitely have a good conversation without dropping an F-bomb every now and then. Mostly we just figure though that LittleBigPlanet is a little bit more likely to attract children, so try to keep it something that's not going to get a kid in trouble if their parents accidentally walk into the room. Now, a Hive, would I do a thing like that? I do have a cape though. Flopple says I swear a lot, but I've gotten surprisingly good at talking in text without swearing. It takes a little bit of practice. Honestly. I think it definitely helped that I've been doing like LBP for YouTube. I mod for a family-friendly streamer. I kind of have to. I don't know if I could do like family-friendly streams for every stream. Because I feel like sometimes like there's some topics that you can't, I feel like you can't like really get into for family-friendly streams. And not that they're topics that I'd like to do all the time, but you know, sometimes like you want those to be on the table. Hive says, if you're going solo so you're worse than the end of Man of Steel, as per the combined play space of this level, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Also, I don't have like a 6-pack, so I can't truly be like recreating the Man of Steel. Man of Steel is the one that has Zod in it, right? That's the Zod one? You're going solo... Oh, I already read that one. I didn't destroy any IHOPs. I mean... But from everything that I've heard, like, IHOP can't compare to Waffle House. So I probably should destroy an IHOP. Wasn't like one of Man of Steel's like sub messages that it's okay to die if you have a good death. I feel kind of like Man of Steel is a whole lot. Yeah. Time to mention that Riverdale has an angel show up to give Archie the Spear of Longinus, and then the angel time travels. Wait, what? Alice Holt? What? I'm just like, you and me both, Witchy. Time travels Archie to the Martin Luther King Jr. assassination so Archie can stop that. Does Archie also fight the FBI? Man of Steel's the one where a Kryptonian liquefies a man on screen by ripping out of his chair really hard. Wow. There's so much. Sometimes, it's times like this I kind of regret having left the States. Because there's so many things that I just like, I've only gotten secondhand. Because they all happened after I came here. This is so old school. I haven't played a Mortal Kombat level in LBP since like probably LBP 1. They're not particularly good. When the FBI goes to the army, the FBI wants to hunt him, and Betty is in the FBI. Wait, hold on a second. Hives is the only one of Snyder's DCU trilogy that's rated PG-13. And wait, it's rated PG-13, but there's still a liquefaction scene in it? Okay, so apparently the arms don't work. And that makes me kind of sad. I can't do like a Rock'em Sock'em Robot if the arms don't work. I know there's supposed to be another player here, so I'm probably just gonna bounce out of this level, but okay, this is enough of this. Mortal Kombat indeed. Didn't we play this one? I don't think we did. But it is Halloween-y. I still don't understand, like, why Archie would join the army. Did he need them to, like, pay for his university or something? Is he in ROTC? Anyway, the sub-message of Man of Steel was Jesus shouldn't save people, because if he does, it will make people want to murder him. I mean, isn't that the message? I thought that was kind of like the super message. Des says, just got a call from our vets who saw Gambit at the 24-hour vets and surgery. Is this the call, Des? please understand this is also very much me hoping that this is not the call. Not the call. Okay. That's a nice haunted house in the background, by the way. I kind of like that bit of shaping. She was just checking up to see how he is and the kids. That's a good vet. That's a really good vet. Ow! Piffle. Nice effect with that, the skeleton arm pulling in the casket, by the way. It's the little details, I tell you, the little details make a level. This jump is kind of poo, though. The reason Pa Kent died is because he didn't want Space Jesus to show off his powers in case people murder him. I mean, yeah, I mean, I got that part, but... Like, I thought being dour and not Space Jesus was the actual message of the show? Of the movie? Man of Steel floppable, like... Everything that I've seen of it, which is probably like 45 minutes, but not in order. But it does feel like they had the idea of like, why don't we do a Superman but evil story? But then didn't tell the audience. Snyder's the blurst. Alice, like, he's just totally the blurst. Although I haven't heard anything from Snyder in a while, which I'm kind of happy about. Yes, and his big dream is making... Is it the Fountainhead he wants to make an adaptation of? I wonder how that's going for him. I mean, he can't do Atlas Shrugged because Kirk Cameron has already done Atlas Shrugged. And you wouldn't want to steal Kirk Cameron's thunder now, would ya? Man of Steel was David S. Goyer of Blade 3 fame trying to do a Batman Begins for Superman, and they got Snyder to direct it instead. I mean, honestly, they should have tried to do a Blade 3 for Superman. That would have been way better. He keeps talking about it and then saying, listen, I only like Ayn Rand for the aesthetics, not because of the politics. How? What? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Blade 2 for Superman would have been better. Which is the... Wait. Blade 1 is the ice skating uphill one, right? And the Blood God? I feel like Blade 1 is actually, like, pretty fabulous. My guy is literally saying Ayn Rand is not political and I am dead. Oh, they've done a little animation for our Sack character. They've given us a little scaredy face, and we had to walk that section slowly. That was kind of cool. Oh, fudge. That was not kind of cool, but that was my fault. I do love it when creators put in those little details like that. Blade 2 is Del Toro's dry run for Hellboy 2. Hellboy 2 is Golden Army, right? And does not have the love triangle? Oh wait, does it? I know Hellboy 1 has like a completely unnecessary love triangle that I hated. Snyder thinks Rorschach is cool. Alan Moore explicitly wanted Rorschach to be the most disgusting and repugnant person. It doesn't have the love triangle. Good. I should watch Golden Army again. Golden Army is the one with the tooth fairies. The fabulous tooth fairies. Yes. Apparently, Gaiman wrote some of Golden Army. That's interesting. Lothaire Limon. Oh, wow. I remember them. Hellboy 1's fine, but dang. I feel like I remember Hellboy 1 being disappointing. Like, playing Hellboy as kind of a disgruntled teenager instead of kind of a more ground down, hard-boiled type character, I feel like was a bit of disservice. Hellboy 1 is fine, but 2 is what I really want from Hellboy. Hellboy 1 does have Nazi Voldo in it, though. I don't mind the campiness of it so much, Hive. Just that, like, Hellboy feels really a little dorky in it. And, like, Hellboy is being kind of a goof is fine, but Hellboy being like a dork just doesn't really seem to fit. I don't know if that's a fair assessment, because I haven't watched it in a long time, but my problem is the movie doesn't stick to that hyper-stylized camp. Wait, what direction do you want me to go here, Level? 2 has a good commentary track with Del Toro talking about how he wanted to make evil fairies in the movie because he was annoyed at how fairies are portrayed as good in American media when they're basically fantasy Joker in the folklore. Turns when the foul-mouthed corpse shows up. The foul-mouthed corpse. Oh, right. The one that he carries around on his back. I had a moment trying to remember which character you're talking about. Important reminder, Pinocchio by Del Toro comes out next month. I hope that this is everything that you've been wanting, Alice, because I know that you've been kind of holding out for this for a while now. Holding out for Pinocchio. Okay, but how does this... I want to see the Heck for Boy remake, out of morbid curiosity. I do not. Floppable, I have like... I have no desire to torture myself like that. But it just like... It doesn't sound like fun torture. It's awful. It is a gross, spiteful movie. Oh, you've watched it, haven't you, Hyde? Oh, wait, have you? This little car controls terribly. I feel like those are, like, very much famous last words, Floppable. I wish you all health and success. But there's gonna be an interstitial cutscene, and it'll just, like, narrator, colon, she could not. Its big emotional climax is the ghost of Dr. Broom showing up to emotionally abuse Hellboy into killing someone. Well, that sounds lovely. That sounds very, in character? Alice says things haven't... Wait, there's more? Okay, hold on. Things I haven't mentioned yet about Riverdale plots. There are several evil alive puppets. There's 3 different storylines about evil family members that are a homage to that once Poe story. Several ghosts. Sabrina the Witch turns everyone into Riverdale into witches so they can fight Satan. Archie forms 3 different gangs to fight crime. There's an exorcism. One of the cult leaders wants to fly a rocket into space. And there's a Heather's homage musical episode. I feel like they were trying to do a lot. Alice, they were trying to do an awful lot there. Wait, Hive, are you trying to tell me that emotional abuse is not heartwarming? No Hellboy movie truly captures Hellboy qua Hellboy. What about, and this is not me, like, trying to be, like, a gotcha, but more that I haven't seen them, so I can't speak to them. But didn't HBO do, like, some animated Hellboy adaptations? Oh, sweet! Heckboy is on Australian Netflix. I wish I had Netflix. There's that new movie, I think it's called Wendell and Wild. And it's the dude who did Coraline, and it looks fabulous. But I think I'm legally not allowed to have Netflix anymore. I mean, you're probably right, Hive, and now I'm crying about that. Des, take your time. Don't worry about Russian. Also, don't worry about Russians. That movie has a trans boy. Oh, the one that I was just talking about? The Wendell and Wild one? Because that's super awesome. Nice. Now I triply regret not having Netflix. even if they let me have Netflix again, I don't know if it would be on Netflix Japan. And honestly, like, I don't know if I can afford any new monthly fees. Today was payday, which means today was pay all my bills day. And, yeah, you know. I watched that movie with Ludo yesterday. It was good. I'm so glad that it's good, and I hope that it gets the love that it deserves. Oh, what is with this car? It does a lot in a good way. Like, a lot of it is about the prison industrial complex. That's... I'm surprised and delighted. Oh, I hate this. What exactly are the controls here? Because it seems like my directional buttons just... they randomly swap. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Ah! Saw! I don't know what's going on. I just kind of want this particular level to maybe end? I think I'm good. I think I'm good with this level. I miss all the good stuff being here in Japan. The deepest of deep sighs here. Okay, we want this to be kind of... Astro! Hey, how you doing? I was wondering how you were doing, yo. I also kept forgetting to DM you, so that's on me. I hope that you're well. You had a, like... You had a wrist surgery thing going on, if I remember correctly? Surgery went well. I'm pumping my fist and saying, yeah, I'd like to say something stronger, but it's a family-friendly stream. But hopefully the pumping my fist is selling it. I've only ever had surgery once. It was very, very minor. Well, unless you count dental surgery. And that still only makes it twice. Wait, what? Wait, what? I was under the completely wrong impression as to the type of surgery that you were getting? But... And I hope I'm not out of line by saying this, but that sounds completely metal. I imagine the reality of the situation is probably not very metal at all, but it does sound pretty darn respectable. I couldn't keep the rib. Oh, that would disappoint the heck out of me. Did they tell you why? I mean, it's your rib. But that's not very metal on the doctor's part. Oh, thank God. I mean, the concept of that level was very interesting, but the execution of it was kind of a whole lot. She said it comes out in little pieces, it wouldn't be worth keeping. Oh, that's... I mean... I guess that makes sense. Although, like, even a little piece of rib, you could put it in some lucite, and then... like, you know, you could fashion it into, like, a necklace or something, or the centerpiece of a choker. But I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't, like, actually... just, like, take out the rib as a rib? Now, when you say... I'm a little bit confused, and please, by all means, if it's something that you don't want to talk about in detail, like, we can drop it, absolutely no problem. But when you say your first rib, do you mean, like, the floating rib? Or do you mean, like, one of the ones that's actually connected up to the sternum? Because that's... like, that would be... that doesn't seem like it would be a good piece to lose. Why is there a level with a level badge that's Chris Pratt? Oh, you mean the very first one at the top? Like, oh my gosh. That's a lot. I'm gonna keep all of my toes crossed that doesn't make any aspects of, like, daily living difficult. Yeah, like Hive said, that's a pretty... that's kind of load-bearing. I'm not gonna play a level with a Chris Pratt level badge. That's just not gonna happen. Basically, my problem is my rib and my clavicle were too close together, and it was smashing a bunch of nerves and blood vessels. Ah, hi. That sounds like it would be a problem of no small amount. Bodies suck. I'm, like... on one hand, the magic of being in a... like, an electricity-powered chemical suit meat mecha is, like, conceptually really cool. It's pretty wild to think about, but when you get to the actual, like, mechanics of having a body, I'm kind of done with it. And my body's in relatively decent shape. I mean, aside from the obvious. Sometimes your factory-issued meat mecha's a little garbage, though, needs some modifications. I mean, mood, floppable, giant mood, huge mood, hella mood. When you get down to it, it is like real life or Evangelion. Wait, are you offering this as an option, Hive? Because I'll take Ava. Asha says, we originally thought it was because of an injury, but it's actually a birth defect. And in a year, I have to do it again, because eventually the left side will get unusable too. Fudge! Kettle! How are you doing? I'm doing well. Ish. Mostly well. Well adjacent. I had payday, which is good. I paid all my bills, which kind of sucked. My dreams have been weird. That's good slash suck. I mean, I kind of like the pseudo-lucid dreams sometimes, but they do indicate that my brain meats are probably churning through something that I should probably do consciously. Hive says electrical-powered biomechanical meat mecha is basically an Ava. Hive! Does this mean I'm somebody's mom? Okay, this is probably really weird, but I just had very deep gender feels right now, Hive, so, I know that's probably not what you intended, and it doesn't make a lot of sense that I took it that way, but also, that was kind of nice. I'm everyone's mom. I'm gonna have to get, like, way more efficient at cooking. Kel says, I'm up without it being an emergency, so that's great. I'm glad you're doing okay. Weird dreams help me write better horror stories. I should do writing. The things that I used to do that I don't, that I put down over the years, and I really should get back to. Which is probably not going to happen, but, like, I probably should get back to. Make some Twine games. I can't even do a God's Eye. Like, all of those, the arts and crafts that involved yarn, I was total bupkis at. Just no good at all. Now, we are at the 2-hour point, so I want to be... Well, Kettle, it's not so much that I want to be a good cook, it's just that I need to be an efficient cook. Because, like, a lot of children to feed. I'll link you to Twine and you will see. Again, that sounds like a threat. Let me put on a little bit of music, because I do want to take a really quick break, and I feel kind of sad about taking a break right now, because Astro and Kettle, you just got here, but it is a 2-hour point, and I should get a little bit of a stretch on, so let me toss on some of the JMC. Made total sense to me, just means you've seen Ava. I appreciate that, Astro. And let me think. This might be one of the ones that's got a long cutscene at the beginning of it, which would probably be the entire time that I'm on break. So I'm going to cross my fingers on that. But I will be back in, say like 2 to 3 minutes or so. Oh, Sploppable! Sleep and sleep well! Only nicest dreams, unless you want the spoopy dreams, and then in that case, only the spoopiest of spoopy dreams. Oh, is Kettle heading off as well? Rooting for you. Nano is difficult. I was going to join this year too, but I'll have to see. Oh, wait. Oh, that's about, I can never... NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo. Is that how you say that out loud? Claire! Claire, it is wonderful to see you as well. I hope you're doing very, very well. Oh, Flopple's not sleeping right now. Okay. Okay. I'm so confused. I'm confused, but that's alright. Thankfully, I guess the intro lasted long enough for me to have my break. JMC, I don't know who did the art for JMC, but they are amazing. Just, and all of this was done in LittleBigPlanet. It was, I mean, it was nice. I had a stretch. I had some grape juice. I don't know why I buy grape juice, because it's like, it always just tastes like vaguely grape-flavored water. But now that I have it, I can't drink my orange juice until I've finished my grape juice, because I'm not going to throw out food. 2 cookies and a cigarette. But, you can't, Astro, you can't. I mean, you could, but I would feel like no, I can't. Even before I had actually experienced, you know, I've thankfully never been in a situation of, like, actual full poverty, but, like, precarity and being poor. I'm quite experienced in those, particularly like the last 4 years. But even before this time period that I'm living in right now, like, throwing out food was just, could not do it. My grandma Mima would come back from the grave, and she would just whoop me right upside my head. I don't mind grape juice, but I much prefer blackcurrant. I don't know if I've ever had blackcurrant. Like, fruit juices aren't super duper big in Japan, and getting a fruit juice that's, aside from orange juice, like, usually orange juice is pretty decent, but, like, the apple juices, the grape juices, they're always just really watery. Cookies are good. Get a little pack of, like, coffee or chocolate, like, frosted little shortbread cookies at the dollar store. Well, the 100 yen store. And, it's like not a lot of them, but I don't need a lot of them. Cranberry. Hive, I would kill. Well, okay, I wouldn't kill for cranberry, but, like, I would do something for cranberry. I haven't had cranberry juice in 6 years. It was one of the first things I had when I got back to the States. Right now I've got an open bottle of pineapple, apple, and passion fruit juice. That sounds like a lot, though. You've linked me to twine. Am I supposed to learn the Japanese art of knot tying, Hive? Because I don't feel like that would be very family friendly. That wouldn't be very family friendly at all. I'm just jerking your chain, Hive. I'm sorry. Now, how come this rope bridge is so nice? We spent like an hour that one stream trying to make a rope bridge and it never worked. I want to know their secrets. We even had like Kronos on the case and we couldn't get a rope bridge to work. It was silly. I kind of like the sepia tone though. I don't feel like a lot of levels use this. Well, we've seen like rope bridges since then, and every time we're just like astounded that we can't get. Wait, that was it? That's it? That's the level? But I mean, I was really liking it. Material choices were nice. The lighting, I mean, this is really good choice of lighting here. Decent enough gameplay. Not very expansive, but, you know, building to something. And then you just ended on me. It didn't even get to the welcome hive. It like walked up, knocked on the door, I opened the door, turned around and walked away. Astro says, it's hard to get fruit juice in, but you can find a can of warm corn, so it evens out. You're Astro, you're not wrong. I don't like know how I feel about that, but you're not wrong. Corn soup is always hit and miss with me though. Like corn soup that's got a lot in it, I really like, but cream corn soup. It's like not just the corn. Although that would be amazing. Japanese vending machines are, well, they're not as wild as they used to be. The real peak of Japanese vending machines was pretty much over before I got here. There were still a few around that were like, that's kind of an unusual thing to find in a vending machine. But they've mostly disappeared. But I think even for Japanese vending machines, like a straight up can of corn would be weird. I did see a vending machine that had like white business shirts in it before. A lot of vending machines with rice, like just big old bags of rice. I have seen some of the apocryphal vending machines that we probably can't talk too much about on this particular stream, but they do exist, and there was a place for them that was not too far away from where I lived. It was pretty gross. But yeah, like a chunky cream of corn soup with a lot of like other stuff in it, I really like cream of corn with chicken, but just straight up cream of corn, not for me. I'm kind of the same way with tomato soup. Like tomato soup that's got a lot of stuff, I like a minestrone, but just straight up tomato soup broth, I cannot stand. I still wish the vending machines in the States were more interesting. It's just soda and chips most of the time. You know, the interesting thing is, like, you don't tend to see too many snack vending machines in Japan. Lots of drink vending machines, like those are all over the place. Wait, for real? Are we almost dead? Cigarette vending machines, absolutely. No way! That was... I want to try that one more time, but I don't really like that. I heard of art vending machines last night called art chains, I think. That's interesting. I've never... I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Which isn't to say they don't exist. Just that I've never run into one. The vending machines that we saw in Italy, where you could actually just get straight up lasagna, I think those are the favorites that I've seen ever. I wish I had actually availed myself of them, but I did not, in fact, do this thing. Are the ones still near Meiji Temple that have canned bread? I haven't been to Meiji Temple. No, I haven't been to Meiji Temple yet. Flopple says, I do use the Costco Pepsi vending machines on the way out of that store, admittedly. I usually need a cold drink, and I'm not game enough for the crowded cafeteria. I mean, that's super fair. I don't know that I would be, like, game for any place crowded these days. I've never seen vending machines when I was in Italy. That's amazing. What part? Would have been... I think. I don't know if I want to try to pull up my pictures, because... I want to say... Wait, where did we go? We started in Rome. We went to Florence, and then we ended in Venice. It wasn't Venice, it wasn't Rome, so it would have had to have been Florence. And it was a laundromat? Or it was near a laundromat. I know I took a picture of it, and it was... If I can find the picture, I'll put it in the Auntie's Discord. I mean, I know it's on my computer. I didn't erase that picture. I just don't want. I don't want to go looking for it right now. Claire says they're Artomat. I will absolutely check it out. Okay, now this is the part that killed us last time. So let's see if we can't. Oh, do they keep rotating? They do not. What the heck? What did we do wrong here? Oh, okay, I don't know why that was so easy that time, but fine. They take old cigarette machines and turn them into art vending machines. Now, can you buy, like, an art carny in the Artomat? Because I wouldn't mind an art carny. Vending machines are pretty much non-existent here in Ohio. No, I almost swore there. But that does kind of surprise me. I figured vending machines were, like, everywhere. Kel says we didn't stop at any laundromats, and we were in northern Italy. Or I could have been oblivious, that's also a thing. It's 100% possible? Wait, Alice, for real? There's Lupin vending machines? Why do I find that so amazing? Picture, photos... We were in Italy in 2014. My God. Now, am I actually going to be able to find this picture? I kind of just, like, want to erase all my old pictures. Even the ones that don't have me in them. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I should put that in... Where should I put that? I mean, it's food, but it's also a photo. I'm gonna put it in food. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Alright. I tossed the picture into Auntie's Discord. And there's also Lupin Pizza and basically everything. Once you got a popular media thing outside of America, people don't care about copyright and will just put them anywhere, which is good. I mean, I do think that we should thumb our noses at the copyright. Oh, not even to Hive? Okay, well, I've got the link here, so let me copy the link and I'll put that in chat for you, Claire. Copy message, copy link. There we go. We got it all sorted. Twitch has always got to be Twitch. Now, I did want to take a look at... I did want to take a look at the monster pack from the old DLC. Because it is Halloween-y, and it's the time. But this was like a Rails shooter? Disney let us at Walt's Fursona. Wait, did Walt Disney have a Fursona? Oh, right, the rat. The rat, that's right, got it. Copyright laws don't exist like that outside the US. I know the copyright laws here are kind of strict, but I don't really know where the lines are. In Spain and Portugal, you can find buses with like Donald Duck and anime characters. That's fabulous. Oh, for reals? Kettle, that's great. I like this little DLC pack. I think they did a pretty nice job on it. Honestly, I liked the non-licensed DLC packs a lot more than I liked the licensed ones. Like, the licensed ones had some fairly good materials, but a lot of the times, like, the levels weren't really all that great. I think right. I don't remember where I gotta use these switch triggers. Oh, fudge! Oh no! I hope they give me a cardigan. I remember my Italian teacher saying Snoopy was super popular. I don't know if that's still the case. I mean, isn't Snoopy like the world's friendliest dog or something? Okay, I don't think that's how this is supposed to work. In general, Southern Europe is copyright-free zone of Western Europe. I didn't know that. That's pretty slick. It's Stephen King! I remember when I was going to my ISP provider to pay some bills, and 2 clerks are watching episodes of original Dragon Ball in some anime piracy site. Love that. Alright, this is where we gotta do the stickering. Oh, fudge. I am not a good enough stickerist. I know this took me like forever to do when I first got this pack. I did eventually get it, but when I'm able to do anything, I'll get back to you in like 2 months. We will await your report. That deadly gas is like really, really fast. I don't remember it being that fast. So I'm just gonna skip it. Oh god. I'm playing terribly. I mean, it is towards the end of things, but even still, I am playing kind of like garbage. I love those bats. Those are very sweet bats. Do 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 do. They did all this like really creative work making these monsters, and the only thing I ever see people use this set for is the buzzsaws that came with it. Now granted, the buzzsaws are pretty amazing, but even still, it's kind of like a waste. Now we do want to kill these spiders relatively quick, because they will kill us. Nobody uses sticker switches anymore either, and that makes me sad. Now all of these big score bubbles, they would have had prizes in them. But because I've already got all those prizes, they're just kind of empty. I mean, they're still worth points. Oh, shoot. Hive, I'm sorry about that. I completely forgot that you've got the creepy crawly issue. I would have given you a CW for that. The spider's gone. There's not going to be any. Okay, I'm fairly certain there aren't going to be any more creepy crawlies in this level, because each thing kind of gets its own set piece. Yeah, we're wrapped up with the level, so if you were looking away from the screen, you don't need to worry anymore. Crumbs. That's cruddy. I'm sorry about that, Hive. Ghost Train! Catch it and see. It's a very well done DLC. Like, they definitely knocked it out of the park. And that one was, I want to say, like, either 2009 or 2010. Astro says there's a fountain pen show this weekend and I want to go, but I'm not allowed to drive for a month. The boy says he'll take me since he's off on Saturday. Oh, that sounds very sweet. But I'm annoyed with the no driving thing. I mean, I could I could dig that it would be annoying to have to kind of depend on someone to cart you around. That's like super fair. For some reason I get this and Katamari Damacy mixed up. That's... I mean, that's kind of a lot, Kettle. I feel like that's kind of a lot. Hive is big on the pens. Wait, no, that was Hive asking Astro. Sorry, I thought that was Astro asking Hive. I was very confused. I mean, that's a mood. Kettle, that's a total mood. I won't... I would not lambaste you. I would serve up no opprobrium about goofy brain meats, because, yeah, mine don't work really all that great either. This one's a fairly decent DLC as well. And again, it's a non-licensed DLC, so probably has something to do with it. Hive, that is just a complete mood. I have, like, just enough functional brain to mostly take care of myself on a day-to-day basis. That's pretty much as far as it goes. Which reminds me, I have to call the electric company tomorrow because they sent me a... They sent me a letter that they're gonna cut my contract, but they didn't say why. And I've actually kept up pretty well with my electricity payments, so, you know, it's kind of a thing. Yeah, I really don't get what's going on. But it's slightly worrying because they're like, yeah, so we're going to stop providing electricity to your apartment on the 11th of November. I don't think so. Like, it's on, Tokyo Denki's, whatchamacallit? Postcard. It's like, it's one of their postcards. So, I don't know, there might be a crossed wire somewhere, which would be appropriate for electricity. I'm hoping it's not a situation where, like, I missed a bill and didn't realize I'd missed a bill. Because I really can't afford to do, like, 2 electricity bills in 1 month. Because they do be pricey. You got your spouse a vice president for his birthday. Now he wants more pens, but that's how it goes. Like, which vice president did you get him, though? Was it Cheney? Because I don't think anybody wanted Cheney. Oh, vanishing point. This is a fancy pen? I'm gonna guess this is a fancy pen. The Pilot Vanishing Point Fountain Pen. Gotcha. It does sound very fancy. It has a retracting nib. Now, I swear this is not me trying to be goofy, but like, can't you get like a 95-cent Bic that has a retracting nib? Like they got the buttons on the back of them, you just press the button and like the nib comes out? Right, they're clicky pens. That's what they're called. I feel like there's no good answer to this, Hive. That's cool. I mean, I hope that I wasn't... I hope I wasn't being overly dismissive. Just was kind of surprised. Well, I hope I wasn't being dismissive at all. My grandfather gave me his Parker 7.5, and that ruined me. Do you mean like in the sense that that became kind of your standard for fountain pens? Like once you had the 7.5, then anything less than that was just not good enough? In the sense that, yes, my first fountain pen was a high to mid-range fountain pen. Gotcha. Da-da-da-da! That was a good one. I like that DLC. Astro says, no, I totally get it. It's basically like, there's something really special about a fountain pen if you care about stuff like that. I can dig that. I'm trying to think of like what my stuff like that is at the moment. It would definitely be like tattoos would be it if I had the money for tattoos. Like they would absolutely be something that I would just like not necessary for my life, but I would totally just dump money into without a care in the world. A fountain pen from the 1920s that still works would be pretty darn cool. Was that your Al Capone pen that you were telling me about the other day, Hive? I respect an Al Capone pen. Oh my god, the yawn? That was uncalled for. We are getting kind of like to the point where probably maybe 1 or 2 more levels, I think, and we start to put a bow on thing. Yes, Kettle. There's a pretty high degree of customization in LBP because you've got like. Actually, you know what? Maybe we could fuss around with that a little bit. Let me back out of here. That'll also kind of like let me judge my time a little better. I don't remember what's in testbed 3, so that works. So you've got like all of the different costume pieces that you collect during the game or that you can buy as DLC, and those can all be mixed and matched, but also you can put stickers and decorations on the character directly, and you can make your own stickers in like paint mode. So it does open up a pretty wide range of like what you can do making characters. And I've spent when I did my old show, and the old show, there was actually like other characters on that show that I interacted with, and I spent so much time putting character costumes together. It was slightly absurd. But I loved it. It's probably one of my favorite things about LBP. And did I maybe perhaps use that to work out some gender ideas before I knew that I was working out gender ideas? Maybe. Maybe. What did I missed a couple things. Astro was saying, my original attraction to FPS was the inks and how I could change them out. I wanted them for inking illustrations since marker pens are so crappy. Okay. And it just clicked in my mind that the FPS is fountain pens. Because, like, for a second there, I was thinking first-person shooters, and I was, you know, a little bit confused about that. So, Brain Meats. Hello, Brain Meats. You were addressing, and then you completely forgot. So, Kettle, you've got like. First off, you've got all the different materials that you can use for skins. Some of which match actual skin tones, and some of which are just like, you know, stuff like slime or plaid or things like that. You've got a decent set of eyes. Not super great, but decent enough. Full sets of glasses. The hair, I'm never been really happy with. I don't feel like there's really enough as far as like feminine styles of hair. But there is at least some. You've got stuff to work with. Headpieces. Lots of headpieces. Which actually, if you think about it, kind of makes sense because it's the largest, easiest part of the character to focus on. And usually even when the camera is pulled pretty well back, like, you could see the head pretty well. So it makes sense that they would dump, like, a lot of headpieces into the game. But you've got stuff like mouths and mustaches, and then all your actual clothing type stuff. So your stuff for your feet, stuff for your hands, legs, and torso. And yeah, there's a pretty heavy amount of customization. I've got just every time I end up changing my hair, I ended up making a slightly new costume and then saving it. Hair is always a bugbear in games for me, especially anything for black folks, so I'm used to being disappointed. Considering some of the things that I see popping up on Twitter and some of the things that folks talk about in Auntie's Discord, I can imagine. There's just like, at least for LBP, like there's just not a lot of hair options in general, yeah. Some of them are nice, but definitely not representative. Maybe we could do a semi... It's like Halloween is almost over, so it's like not really a lot of point to doing a spoopy costume. An eerie costume. But we could try. I hate that. I hate that so much. Oh my god. That is the ugliest hair. We're not going with that. Make the reanimator. I actually kind of maybe a little bit could. I don't know, like Herbert West has got like a 7/3 part. Yeah, that's kind of Herbert West hair. I think... What kind of glasses did he wear? Not really, though. I can't remember if West had square rims or round rims. Kel says everything else seems really cool, though. I really like it. Like, I'm a really, really big fan of the costume options in LBP. But I've got a lot of love for LBP in general. Not like... I wish that Sumo had handled it better. I don't think Sumo's been a very good shepherd to the series, but I'm at least glad that they got it on PlayStation 4 so that I could do recordings. Now, I don't think we've got any syringe pieces, Alice. Well, I guess it's... Oh, I guess we do have a syringe piece, so that works. Because there was the biohazard pack. I mean, it's an okay Herbert West. I guess. It's not great. I don't know if I've got any green splatter. I could make a green splatter sticker, but I'm definitely not going to do it right now. I guess that looks kind of like somebody threw up on him. Oh, that's way too big. I hate it. It's really nice, yeah. Like, usually, because I'm doing this on an external character so I could make the model a little bit bigger. But if I was changing the character myself, and then you just go up to this customized character bit in your Poppet, and basically it kind of pulls it in really close to you, it does make it, like, putting the stickers on your character directly is a little bit difficult because you're moving like this. Which is another reason why I usually, if I'm making characters, I'll make them big like this, because I can rotate them more easily. Do I have, like, a Danger Doctor laughter setting? I don't know if I have that. It seems like it would be something for Evil Newton. Maybe. Miscellaneous Newton. Now these wouldn't be things, like right here, these animations, they wouldn't be things that you could put on your character easily. You have to do some logic workarounds to get your actual player character to do these types of things, but that's Marlin. I don't want Marlin. I want... Yeah, that works. But if I were putting characters into levels, you do something like that? Mwahahaha! I could even give him like an evil laugh. I think that's in Emotivox? No. Human Vox. Oh, there we go. And we've got our reanimator. I hope you're happy, Alice. You got a reanimator out of the show. Not a very good reanimator, but still enough. Astra says, hair for BIPOC games is frustrating, definitely. I set expectations in the trash, so when they're decent, it's a nice treat. You're right, Alice, it is still one. It is still one. I guess No, it's too late for me to throw together a zombie to go with him. Because we are, unfortunately, at the 3-hour point, and I do have work tomorrow, so I am gonna start to put a bow on things. I had a wonderful evening tonight, folks, and I super duper appreciate it. Astro, it was really nice to have you drop back in, and I'm so glad that your surgery went well. Kettle as well, you are always super welcome here, and I'm glad that you got to drop in and wake up at an hour that was workable for you without it being an emergency, because that's also very important. We'd like as few emergencies as possible for people, which sometimes is a big ask in this day and age. As far as schedules, Thursday will be Dreams, and it'll probably... Welcome back, Des. You came just in time for the wrap-up. Thursday will be Dreams, and it'll probably be the last Dreams for a bit. But I did want to take a look at Media Molecule's, like, the company-made content, because they did a new set. Friday is going to be the start of a new long-form game, but I haven't made a decision 100% on what we're going to be doing, but we'll have that decided by Friday. And I have to practice getting up early anyway, so it's a great incentive. That makes me so happy. I'm glad that you're sharing your time with us and that we're helping you get up a little bit earlier, Kettle. As long as you're getting the sleep that you need. And it was so nice to see you again, Astro. You are always welcome here as well. I didn't mean to point the welcome only to Kettle, but that pretty much does it for us here at this Go About. As always, I will ask everybody to please be drinking all the water that you need. Try to get at least one meal a day in, even if it's not quote-unquote good food. At least if you've got some food in your belly, that can help a lot if you're feeling kind of crappy. If you're on medications, take them as close to schedule as your brain meats will allow. And most importantly, remember that there's a lot of people out there rooting for you, that want you to have your best life, that want you to have all the joy and respect that you deserve. And I'm only one of those people. But there are a lot of other people who you've touched and who are touched by you. Which I think is saying the same thing twice. But at any rate. So, from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.